Welcome to my Pick My Brain theory. My name is Hannah. I help you to have the lifestyle you desire and still pay the right amount of tax. So today's topic is about receiving the late filing penalty for your tax return, and apparently you're not aware of it. Okay, so how can this happen? There are people working for a company, and if you're an employee, most of the time you don't have to worry about filing your tax return each year because it's been taken care of. But apparently, most of the people they assume they will be taken care of forever. But if you are earning more than 100K a year, and when the taxman detected that you're earning more than 100K a year, then automatically you've been put on the self-assessment system. That means you have to do the tax return each year as well. Okay, so in this kind of a scenario, some people they may assume they will be taken care of forever. And the second thing is they may not receive the correspondence from the taxman at all when they've been put on the self-assessment system. So it can happen when people change jobs or change address, so they are not aware of it at all until they receive a late filing penalty, and sometimes can be really, really late. Okay, so if you do receive a penalty like this and it's some sort of circumstances that you're not aware of, don't panic. It's always worth communicating with the taxman and always asking and always like explain your situation and find ways to ask them to cancel this penalty. Okay, so of course, when you receive that, always be communicating. Don't ignore any letters because the amount of penalty will accumulate over time. So call them. They might not overturn the penalty from one phone call, but they might ask you to write a letter to them, explain your situation, give as many evidence as possible, and so you can appeal the penalty. And second thing is always use the excuses that can be strong enough. Of course, one thing is that you're not aware of it, but there's another very strong excuse you can use for these circumstances is when they issue the correspondence to you, when they notify you the tax return obligation, then they will reissue a unique taxpayer's reference number. So only if you have that number can you submit the tax return. So of course you can use that as excuse because you don't have that number. You are not able to submit the tax return at all. So that's one of the strongest points that you can argue against this penalty. But of course, give as many detail as possible. Make sure you really tell them you're always willing to take care of your tax bill. But it's just that these circumstances, you're not aware of it at all. It's really out of your control. Okay, the third thing is don't give up. If you believe that's really something you shouldn't incur, then yeah, if the first time they come back to you, they say no. If you do still have more strong reasons to appeal this penalty, don't give up, and eventually all you want is some sort of a fair dealing of your issue. Okay, so I hope you find this one useful. And of course, if you do have any questions on penalty, or if you do have any getting to sort of some a similar situation which think is quite complicated, feel free to get in touch with me. I am on Facebook. So I have a Facebook group where I share more in-depth resources, which I only share with my group. So I'll put a link below. It is called Tax Deductible Lifestyle Tribe, and be free to join. Not just you can connect with me, but also we have our panel of experts. We have financial experts as well as business experts who can help you to earn more money and grow your wealth. Okay, again, I hope you find this one useful, and I shall see you very soon. Bye now.